This lesson is about viewing your photographs. In Lightroom, we have 4 options to see our pictures on the monitor. These are Grid View, Loop View, Compare View and Survey View. You can switch between them by clicking on the icons on the bottom of the screen or by using the shortcuts. Grid View has the shortcut with letter G. Loop View has the shortcut letter E. Compare View has C and Survey View is N. Each of these views helps you to see your photographs in different ways. It can be useful in selecting and comparing your pictures. You see now the pictures in the grid view. Each picture is in a small gray frame. These are thumbnails, a mini version of your photos. We can change the size of these thumbnails in 2 ways. The first way is with the thumbnail slider. You can use your mouse to click on it or drag the slider left or right to zoom in and out. The second option is to use the shortcuts. Using the minus and plus keys on your keyboard will make the thumbnails smaller or larger respectively. Let's stay for a while with these large thumbnails. Each time when I click on a different photo, it will change the color of the frame to light gray. It helps me to see which photo is selected at that moment. Every photo frame can contain some additional information, which will be displayed as the text, small symbols and icons. You can see available options by selecting the View options from the View menu. It will open the Library View options. In the Grid View you can see plenty of options. You can choose and customize the information displayed in the view. You can expand the cells also to give even more space for info to be displayed on it. You can change the size of the cell frame by going back to the View menu on top. There is a Grid View style with additional options on the side, where one option is the size of the cell. I select Compact and it reduces the size of my frame. But the best way is to use the keyboard shortcut letter J. When I press it, it will cycle through 3 different views of the cells. A cell containing no info, a cell containing basic info, and an expanded cell. Every time I press the letter J on my keyboard, it will cycle in between these different views. When I press Command plus J keys, then I activate my Library View Options window, where I can apply and change which information will be visible. As an example, I will check one box in the Compact Cell Extras field. It will activate the top label on my cell, where I see now my file name. Now I will close this window and once again cycle through different views by pressing the J shortcut. You can see a single picture filling the full screen when you press the letter F. When you press F again, it returns to the grid view. The letter L is a shortcut that dims the light of the background around your pictures. When you press it once, it dims the light to about 80%, and still you can see some details in the background. When I press L again, it goes completely black. You can scroll through the photos in the grid, or you can change the size of the grid using the plus and minus keys. This helps you to isolate the photos from the background. Pressing the L one more time changes the light around the picture. You can sort your pictures in the grid view. All of these pictures are currently in order according to their file name. I know this because in the bottom below the grid is the area with sort selection criteria, where I have the file name chosen. I can change the sort criteria to have a different arrangement of my photos. I will change it to the aspect ratio, and you can see that the order of my pictures in the grid has changed. You see the pictures with the portrait orientation, followed by those with a landscape orientation. When I reselect the file name as the criteria, my photos will be rearranged based on the file name. I can also change the position of a single photo within the grid. To do so, you have to position the cursor in the center of the photo and press and hold it with the left mouse button. Then drag it to your desired position. You cannot move the photo by grabbing the frame. You have to click in the middle of the picture to change the position. After this operation is finished, you can see the change in selection criteria to custom order. If I choose the option for file name, then one more time everything returns to their original position on my screen.